Welcome back. Let's get to the letters, shall we? Start with this one. Comes from a little boy named Timmy O'Toole from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Timmy writes, "Dear Access SCC, please help me and my family, for we have no food, and my brothers and sisters and I are very, very blah, blah, blah." All right, here's the deal. The letters have to be related to SCC in some way, like this one from Larry Johnson in Sacramento. He writes, "Dear Access SCC, I'm just starting out in television and was wondering if you could give me some lighting basics." Well, Larry, that would be our pleasure.
Hi, and welcome to another exciting how-to segment here on Access SCC. We do a lot of how-to segments on the show, but that just reinforces the fact that we're always learning new things, and you should never be afraid to ask staff for help. You know, whenever you're uncertain about something, it's always a good idea to consult with the SCC staff. You wouldn't want to go and make a horrible mistake, like that time John tried to feather his hair.
Hey Glenn, check it out. What do you think?
No.
Yeah, but what if I just
Nope.
keep this, not even the...
No.
Anyway, today's how-to segment is on studio lighting. Lighting can sometimes be the most frustrating, not to mention most time-consuming process of your studio setup. But don't worry, we're going to take you through a few basic steps that should give you a good base to start from. We're going to start by taking a look at the light board. This is where we control which lamps are on and how bright they are. This lower set of sliders here controls which lamp is on and corresponds to their number on the grid. The master slider controls the intensity of all of the lamps. The easiest way to figure out which lamps you'll need is to sit or stand on the set where the talent will be, then look up. From there, you can see which lamps are already pointed towards the talent and figure out which ones will need to be adjusted. Once you find the lamps you need, adjust them accordingly. Sometimes it is easiest to have a second person in the studio to help you with this. You should have your camera loosely set. Remember, the camera sees things a little different from our eyes, so you'll have to refer to the monitors in the control room as well. Before you start bringing up the lights on the grid, remember to turn off the fluorescent house lights. Whoa, this is darker than the time John tried to do stand-up.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Good to be here. Say, did you hear the one about the guy with polio?
Boo! Boo! You suck! I have polio!
Thank you. Good night.
Okay, let's start with the basic three-point lighting technique. The first light you should set will be your backlight. This separates the subject from the background and provides a three-dimensional look. Bring up the master fader to just about 80%, then slowly bring up the fader on your selected backlight until you see a nice halo of light around your subject. The next light you are going to set is your key light. This is your main source of light and is usually the strongest. It is the most influence on the look of your set. Again, find the fader that corresponds to the lamp you will be using and slowly bring it up. This should be a lamp in the second or third row on the grid and about mid-range on the board. Hopefully, you will notice that once your key light is up, there's a harsh shadow on your subject. To eliminate these shadows, we will use a fill light. Your fill light should come from the opposite side of the talent as the key light and should be softer and less bright. Find the fader on the light board for the lamp that you are using for your fill and slowly bring it up. Remember, this light is meant to be less intense than the key, so the fader should not be brought up as far. Starting to look pretty good, right? You might notice some other shadows around the set. You can add other fill lights to help eliminate those as well, but remember to keep them softer. You could also check out light kits from the front desk to use to light your backgrounds or set. So there you have it. Lighting doesn't have to be hard. Just take it one step at a time, and as always, ask staff for help.
Thanks, Nikki. You're the best. Your next segment should be on how to be so gosh darn good at doing how-to segments.